I've got to ask you about the CRTC.
Another Liberal, another apology.
I am very sorry.
The latest from Quebec MP Greg Fergus, found to have violated the Conflict of Interest Act.
I make it a habit of consulting with the Ethics Commissioner on a regular basis. I regret that we didn't do that in this case. It's deeply embarrassing.
Fergus wrote to the CRTC, Canada's broadcast regulator, expressing support for a Black Francophone media company's broadcasting license, something he would have been allowed to do if he were parliamentary secretary to the Prime Minister.
Canada is presided over by a government that is fraught with ethical law-breaking.
This is the sixth ethical breach by the Trudeau government since it was elected in 2015.
We have a Prime Minister who is the first in Canada's history to have been found guilty of breaking ethics laws, and not just one time, but twice. And we've seen that trickle-down effect through his cabinet and in his caucus.
Does your government have an ethical issue?
The international trade minister also under fire for awarding communications contracts to a friend.
I've apologized to Canadians. I take responsibility for what was in the Ethics Commissioner's report.
It's profoundly uncomfortable, and that it's something that no member would want to find themselves in.
The Ethics Commissioner is now recommending training to all ministers and parliamentary secretaries.
Training isn't going to stop people who are devoted to doing the wrong thing, but those who simply slip up, training could be both good for them and good for the public interest.
The penalties for these ethics violations are small in nature, but the political damage could be far greater. Olivia Stefanovich, CBC News, Ottawa.